Welcome to Ginny's Horse Product Review. This is a review and tour of the Cape Blanco Equestrian Camp, and it also includes footage from the trails, both on the beach and in what I can only refer to as a Jurassic Park style jungle, so definitely stay tuned for that towards the second half of the video. So this is the campground. I believe there are 8 sites here. Most sites have 2 corrals, and there's one in the middle with 4 corrals. There's water here, but no electricity. The corrals are really nice, pipe. There's our rig set up. There's a porta-potty here. A nice big grassy meadow where you can walk your horse around and let them graze a little bit on the lead rope. This is just kind of taking you through camp. Most spots are back in. I believe there was one pull through. There's Monk and Bamboozle just hanging out in camp. Another view of those corrals, picnic tables, lots of shade. We were here at the end of June, which is apparently very early for the season. It was extremely windy and chilly, but there's still a lot of beautiful foliage. You can see some cool flowers here. And this is kind of the little path that takes you into the main family camping area, which takes you to the nice bathrooms and shower house. And it's probably only about a quarter of a mile walk. It's a few minutes, but worth it if you want to take a shower or wash up and use the facilities there. So Cape Blanco State Park is in southern Oregon on the coast, obviously, and just a quick drive from camp. You can go to this cool trailhead up by the lighthouse and basically walk down this trail to the beach where you can find tide pools, which are really cool. I'm from the East Coast. We don't have tide pools like this there, but here the tide pools are teeming with life. All kinds of little sea creatures, starfish, really cool stuff. So it's a lot of fun if you are taking a break from riding or you just want to go check it out between your rides. Definitely some very cool stuff to check out in the tide pools. Some starfish here. Very cool scenery just about everywhere you go near this campground and park. Here we are with the horses on the beach. This was the first day we got there. We hiked them out here. They had never seen the ocean, and I have another video, horses' first time at the beach, with a little more footage and info about their first time out here, checking it out. So definitely check out that video if you're interested. Here we are tacked up for our first ride. Oh, and you can see that the wave monster almost got Monk. That was a close one. So definitely prepare yourself for that kind of stuff if your horses have never been to the beach or seen the ocean before. Here we are riding. It was super duper windy there and cold, so definitely bring windbreakers and, you know, any kind of clothing you think you might need to stay warm in extreme wind. So this is basically just riding on the beach, and I have another video of that as well if you want to see more footage from that. Really the only kind of tough part about this camp is getting from the trailhead, like the beach trail, down to the beach, because you do have to go down a trail on a very steep dune, which includes super soft, deep sand. You can see a little bit of our efforts here, going back up it one day, and there's more on this little episode. This is why I slipped down the dune hiking up Bamboozle. But you can see more about what happened here in my beach ride video to get the full story. But you can see how deep that sand is for sure. And then also there's, where it's not the beach, it's like a prehistoric Jurassic Park Fern Gully style jungle. So a lot of really cool trails. The footing does get a lot firmer the further you get away from the beach, so it's definitely better footing. That being said, once you go down in elevation, kind of below this point, this is really up high. When you go down below this on the other side, not on the beach side, there's a ton of roots, a ton of overgrowth. I didn't catch some of the more difficult parts of the trail because I was just riding and focusing on bamboozle. But you can see here, and you do go through some thick foliage, and bamboozle's a little 13-2 pony, and definitely overgrowth and foliage that you gotta duck under and ride through. And know that whenever you go down a trail, you must also come back up. This is us leading up to kind of a really steep section of trail with a lot of roots, which isn't something I would normally take bamboozle on. He's 25 years old, but this was the end of a long day and we had to go back up. So here we are climbing this trail. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but it is very steep and a ton of roots. So definitely sure-footed, good-winded horses on these trails. And here we are back at camp where Bamboozle's getting a well-deserved roll in the grass. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, if you're planning a trip out to Cape Blanco State Park, hit the like button, let me know in the comments if you've been there, and stay tuned for more horse camping, trail riding, and horse product reviews videos. Until next time, happy trails.